is an elimination kickboxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Out of the red corner, Yidam Macias.
Three 2-minute rounds coming up in this 135-pound kickboxing fight. Mr. Macias making his debut here for us this evening. Always interesting to watch the debut fighters and see how they've been in the gym. And no matter what you do in training, you can never quite mimic what it's like to be in a fight inside the ring or inside the cage. But see how his training has paid off.
Out of the blue corner, Tyler Mancuello.
Mr. Tyler Mancuello making his way into the ring next. Our tail of the tape shows us Mr. Macias comes in to 23 years old, made the 135-pound limit. Freestyle fighter making his debut versus Tyler Mancuello, who does list himself as a kickboxer, so a little bit more specialized in his training. Year older at 24 years old, same height at 5'7", and he does have the experience advantage at 1-0. Three 2-minute rounds for kickboxing. Same as what we had for our boxing matches. Mancuello has the blue tape on his gloves and Macias wearing the red tape.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination kickboxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He is a kickboxer standing 5'8" tall, out of hybrid MMA. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Yidam Macias! Fighting out of the blue corner, he is a kickboxer standing 5'7" tall, out of a family of fair boxing from Denver, Colorado, Tyler the Ninja Mancuello!
Gentlemen, you've had your final instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Back to your corners, please.
So again, Macias with the red tape, Mancuello with the blue tape. First to throw a kick is Macias, and again goes with the leg kick. Having success and accuracy with that technique. Mancuello starting to answer back with some kick techniques of his own, but both these guys also looking fast and furious with the hand techniques. 135 pounds, so of course you expect the speed that we're seeing out of these two guys. Corner Mancuello asking him to continue to pressure forward. He's finding success with it. Good series of punches there by Mancuello. Macias works toward the body a little bit, but eats a shot upstairs in return. A little bit of a telegraph on that kick by Mancuello. Oh, Macias with a big right hand. Oh, Macias with a couple of good head punches there. Corner of Mancuello calling for more kicks. Mancuello, nice job of listening to his corner earlier as they were calling for the teep kick. He landed it nicely. Oh, and now it's Mancuello with the good series of head punches. Both these guys have their chins straight up in the air, offering up a target to their opponent there. Got to be careful. Just a couple of seconds left. 10-second clacker sounded. Both these guys went to work. That'll make any coach in a gym happy. Mancuello's corner, I'm sitting right next to him. They're all smiles as he came into the corner. Macias taking some deep breaths. Not to be unexpected considering the flurry that they had at the end of that round. And here's that solid exchange. Both fighters landing well. As I noted, they did have their chins up in the air a little bit. Mancuello, a little bit of a sort of what I'd call a beginner's mistake, and he is early in his career, and that as he punches, he lifts his head up, trying to move his head backward out of punching range. It's difficult to punch forward and move your head backward at the same time. Got to work on tucking that chin a little bit. Referee Oscar Martinez calls the fighters to the center, and more kickboxing action on hand. Mancuello started off, Macias started off the fight with a good series of kicks, abandoned them as the round wore on, but now here in round number 2, coming out strong with the leg kicks. That's probably the 4th or 5th that I can see on Mancuello's left leg. It's starting to redden up under his shorts there. Macias still with his chin up, but I will say a better job keeping his guard high here in round number 2. Mancuello, since that guard's high, his corner has noticed it. Since Macias' guard is high, Mancuello's corner has noticed it, and they want him to start going to the body. Solid leg kicks thrown by Macias. Mancuello starting to feel those a little bit. You can see it as that kick lands now, the leg's starting to buckle and that knee turning in just a little bit. Now Mancuello checks it. Good job on that. And both guys going with a flurry of head strikes again. Macias getting the better of that exchange and follows it up or ends it with a leg kick. Nice job. 30 seconds left here, and Macias gets his head snapped back a little bit by the counter punches of Mancuello. Mancuello with the teep that his corner was asking for, and unfortunately just a bit low. Macias going to be given some time to recover, and Mancuello going to be warned. Corner of Mancuello asking for a body kick. Mancuello tries to go high, missed with it. Mancuello may be on the receiving end of a low kick. Referee didn't see it. 10-second clacker sounds. Action continues, and again, both fighters flurry nicely at the end of the round. Good job finishing the round strong by both these fighters. Round 3 coming up. Both these guys got about 2 minutes left to work. Checking out the replay here, and that was the kick that Mancuello checked nicely after being on the receiving end of some brutal leg strikes. And both these guys, when they flurry, they have a tendency to be head handlers, but can't really fault them for that because they both found accuracy and success with it. Whistle sounds. Let's get those seconds out. Referee calls the fighters to the center, touch of gloves, and then punchy kicky time.
Ready? Let's go.
Oh, Macias comes out, opening up like a house on fire. Mancuello looks to answer back in kind. I love it. Neither one of these guys wanted to take a step backward. Now it's Macias finding success with the teep, whereas Mancuello had good teeps in the first 2 rounds. Spinning back fist, and they're going to stop for just a second because the elbow of Mancuello is what made contact on that. He's saying, nah, it was my glove, and Oscar Martinez saying, no, it wasn't. And I had a pretty good view of it. I agree with Mr. Martinez. It looked to me like the elbow is what made contact. But the corner of Mancuello telling him to go back to it. Do it again. So as you throw a spinning technique, you have to, this is kickboxing, not Muay Thai, so you have to land with the glove, not the elbow or the forearm. Wow, both these guys pouring it on here in the 3rd round. Couple of well-conditioned fighters, especially early on in their career, finishing nicely, good and strong. Mancuello on the receiving end of another brutal leg kick. Mancuello's corner saying he doesn't like the body shots. Let's see if he digs for him. Macias eats a shot and just steps forward. More leg kicks by Macias. Mancuello going to be feeling those before tomorrow morning comes around. Oh, and that one was brutal. Macias winds up for it. Mancuello able to step his way out of it. Macias has a target now. He's looking for that kick. He might be able to get a knockdown with it. And just all purpled up around the left thigh is Mancuello. Oh, and another brutal shot. Mancuello only has to survive about another 15 seconds, but Macias going to work on that leg some more. And now a series of head punches by both. Exactly how both fighters ended round 1 and 2, and much to the delight of the crowd. Good knee strike by Macias. There's the bell. The judges have their work cut out for him here. Highly entertaining round, and already Mancuello limping back to his corner. Boy, those leg kicks of Macias were just brutal, but Mancuello did his work with head punches as well. Mancuello tried to take a seat there for a second. His corner telling him, nah, you got to stay upright, my man. Checking it out on the replay here, and good back and forth head punches shown by both. Again, their chin's a little bit high, but I'm going to chalk that up just to the fact that both fighters very young in their career. Their coach is going to go back, look at the tape, work on making that little bit of an adjustment. And man, these guys are highly entertaining. I look forward to seeing more from both these guys in the future. Touch of gloves for sportsmanship there, thanking each other's corners. Like to see it. And again on the replay, we're just watching these guys mix it up, and Mancuello just had to gut it out on those leg kicks. Barely able to make it back to his corner at the end of the fight. And Macias very wisely threw the knee strike there toward the end of the round. That was the only knee strike that we saw in the entirety of this fight. Judges still doing their work on the scorecards over there, and looks like the decision has been rendered. Josh Stewart making his way into the ring. He'll let us know how the judges saw this one, and somebody's going to go home with what we will term a hard-earned victory. Well done by both these guys. Like I said, I hope we get to see even more of them in the near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Coca scores this bout 29-28, Macias. Judge Short scores this bout 29-29, Mancuello. Judge Sanchez scores this bout 29-28 in favor of our winner by split decision, Yidam Macias!
Yidam Macias goes home with the debut win. What a way to start your career. Highly entertaining fight. Some of the best action we've seen so far tonight. Congratulations, sir, on the victory, and we're going to look forward to seeing you some more. Fight fans, we're going to take a short intermission here, and we'll be back with a continuation of the King of Sparta welterweight tournament.